Okay. Hi. So we're going to Shadowfen. I think we're gonna go the way that they want us to go, which is just straight down. So, not going to be that out of the way. But I've already done the thing where I have to log out and then log back in to get my speed to work the way it's supposed to. And I did check my map to make sure that I've done everything that is possible to do. Oh, fuck me. I thought this was gonna go somewhere. But I've checked them out to make sure that there's nothing else to be done in this area. Nothing else that I need to discover. Like, the only thing that hasn't been done is, like, group bosses, but can't do those by myself, hence the word group. But yeah, those are not that important to me. Quests and, you know, getting places done, those are more important to me. Yeah. And we've got our armor. Pretty sure I'm wearing all of it. But this is the armor that Milk made for me last night. So, I don't have to wear costumes anymore. Not that I dislike the other armor I had, I wasn't crazy about the way it looked because the Curious was heavy and not medium. And I like the look of the medium armor better, frankly. So, okay. But I want to go the way that they're directing me to go instead of just fast traveling there, just because I prefer doing it that way. Yep, this is the place. So, but I've already done all the quests, I've done everything that needs to be done here, so we can move on to Shadowfen. We got all the sky shards as well. So, and I have been to Shadowfen before, when I was doing the Litany of Blood. And Kari's hit list, because I had to go there to get the things that are required for those to be completed. So, but yeah. So here we go. And I wanted to start early tonight because nobody else was on. Like, nobody was streaming. Milk wasn't on, you know. Of course, I have no idea what day of the week it is. So, there might be a reason for that. What day of the week is it? Oh, it's Sunday. Well, that's why Milk's not on. I think he takes Sundays off. But nobody was streaming, so I wanted to take advantage of this opportunity. You see, I've already discovered that. And that way shrine down there. Stormhold way shrine, because I've already been to Stormhold. Except now, I can accept all the quests in this area. I hate having to ignore quests, but I like to do things a certain way, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. Why is he in the Fighters Guild? Let me zoom in. Hey Ra! Long time no see. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. Vicekin and Honda. Yeah, funny name. Whereas I guess my name would be equally funny to you.
Excuse my silence. I've as much on my mind as a hatchling looking for supper.
Oh, okay. That doesn't make any sense, but sure.
You're a new face in Stonehold. As Vice Canon tasked with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, I need to fix my volume. I forgot. Also, hi Bingy. Ooh, that definitely sounds time consuming, but no worries. I haven't exactly been consistent, so because this is the time that I would like to start generally, but I haven't been doing that. Even though I said I was gonna do that, but I haven't been doing that. But I haven't been feeling well. So 1, 2, 3. This is the volume that everybody seems to like it at, as far as like the me to game ratio. So what was I gonna do? I forget.
You're a new face in Stone.
Yeah.
Did he mention the finder's fee he receives for sending you into the swamp? Of course not. Since he didn't, I'll provide you with his fee directly. Hand it to him the next time you see him, or use it for a pair of watertight boots. 3 murders, and Stormhold's about to boil over like my father's fish kettle. The Dark Elves blame the Argonians they owned before the Pact outlawed slavery. I miss the days of kicking arse. Now I'm expected to kiss them. That's not a question I've heard from a stranger. Fancy yourself a bloodhound, do you? I'd never doubt Stormhold's guards in a siege, but we've seen no progress with these murders. We'll gladly pay a bounty if you find the killer. Here's a list of the victims' families. Find out what they know about their murdered kin. I'm almost glad the guard never got around to it. As my son says, mammoths can dance.
That makes sense.
You'll likely find Dendris Indolor at home. Gethys Omovar works at the smithy. As for Tyrell Alor, try the Mage's Guild. Hold your nose when talking to that one.
Okay. Sorry, I'm in like... I'm hurting a lot. So, I'm trying to get comfortable. Okay. Yeah, I know this time doesn't exactly work for my European friends, but like, it's hard to be on a time that works for them when a time that works for European friends is like killer on my sleep schedule, so, but...
A while back, Argonians in Stormhold were slaves to the local Dark Elves. The 2 other Vice Canons work to mend the bad blood, but it's slow to get anything done when nobody trusts the guard. Recently, some Argonians went missing. We heard a nasty rumor about Dark Elf slavers in the city. False, of course. Then the bodies showed up. All Dark Elves. The new rumor says Shadowscales are targeting Dunmer. Nearly started a riot.
I know who Shadowscales are, like Jesus. I'm in the Dark Brotherhood.
They're a pain in the fundament. An armed group of Argonians lurking in the swamps, killing enemies of their people. If you want to twist the Dark Elf's ears anymore, you may as well burn an effigy of Almalexia.
Alright. The more I wear this new armor, the more I like it. This stuff that Milk made me, I mean. I think it looks good. I was experimenting with colors earlier, but I think I like this color combo the best. Hang on. I want to get the camera right. There we go. For now, anyway. I'll zoom out in a minute.
On your way, stranger. I have no patience for small talk.
And Penguin, you're only like 2 hours ahead of me. Come on.
About time the Vice Cannons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumark, take this accursed town!
What the fuck is Dumark? Also, I need to turn some of the commands back on. so I forgot about that. Not that. Open up Nightbot. And then I'll open Stream Elements.
Shadow Scales. Who else? He spoke out against the Argonians,
Ow.
and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot, but if you ask me, the world would be a better place without those scaly fetchers.
I'm not a bigot, but let me say something really bigoted. Like, just saying that you're not a bigot is not... It doesn't absolve you from whatever you say next. So you totally are a bigot. So... Like, you can't just say that about an entire race of people and expect there to not be any fucking backlash. Okay, hang on, I gotta... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hear... Yeah. How do I get up there? Is there a door up there? Okay, hang on. This would be the easiest way to look, I think. Okay. I think I have to go... I don't know how to get up there! Let me check. Where are check commands? Oop. Hey, AB. I don't know if there are stairs in here or not.
If it weren't for your heroism and Tonvo's sacrifice, Stone Falls would have been destroyed by that monster.
Stone Falls would have been destroyed by that monster. Okay. Let me go this other way. Okay, there are not any stairs in this place, except for the ones that lead out. So, I'll just have to find another way. I'll worry about it when I'm sky shard hunting, I guess. Like, I could see it, I just haven't... Wait. Come on. Here it is. I did it. Who the hell are you? Why are you naked? That actually doesn't work like at all in this game. Like, I think that they knew what people were doing. And so when they, Okay, I gotta turn this down, I'm sorry. My ears are not having it today. So the game is gonna be a little quieter than usual. But it's just, like, I'm getting overstimulated. Okay. But I think that they knew what people were doing and they didn't want them to do that in this game. And they also made the paths, like, a lot easier to find. Why is everybody talking at once? But yeah, I've tried to do stuff like that, and they're just like, nah, fuck you, and I'm like, god damn it.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No more drinking. My head's splitting. My mouth feels like a cagoody nested in it, and I'm in serious trouble. I don't suppose you'd care to help out a down-on-her-luck chef, would you? go back in time and cut out my tongue. No, then I wouldn't be able to taste my wonderful cooking. Last night I made a terrible bet with a hunter friend of mine, Gunaza. I told him cooking was art and hunting was peasants' work. He took offense.
Okay, but if nobody hunted, like if hunting is peasants' work, and then cooking is art, like hunters are how you get the shit that you need. Hunters and gatherers are how you get the shit that you need, unless you do it yourself. So maybe stop being so fucking persnickety.
I boasted I'd hunt Shadowfen, collecting ingredients from exotic animals. An aelit's heart, a kaguti's ribs, eggs of a giant wasp.
Oh god
and
damn it.
delicious mud crab claw meat. I'd meet him in Hismir and prepare a feast to prove it. But I can't.
Well then maybe you shouldn't run your fucking mouth. Yeah, there's still sound. Why wouldn't there be sound?
That's one of the problems. I know you can find these beasts all over Shadowfen, but I don't know where. And I'd get killed if I went roaming around the swamps. You'll have to ask Vinaza, but don't let him know I sent you. Just appeal to his vanity. The old lizard's pride got me into this. I don't see why it shouldn't get me out too. He's probably just outside the city hunting. That's what he does all the time. Thinks he's the greatest gamesman in Shadowfen. Don't ask. What I have to do if I lose, oh, it doesn't bear thinking upon. Just know that if I lose this bet, I'll have to stay drunk for the rest of my life to live down the shame.
What do you want? Finally looking into my brother's death, eh? I get it. I'm sure you and your vice cannon pals have better things to do than your jobs. Naldin wasn't the brightest star in the sky, but he didn't deserve this. In the Host of Stormhold, Naldin ran into deaths. He also picked a lot of fights with the lizard skins. The Shadow Scales didn't get him, it's because someone else moved faster.
Pardon my tears. I recently lost my wife and I'm sorry. Can I help you? Ironi and I always believed in the Pact. We came here to build a better life with Argonians and Nords alike. Some of my people blame the Shadow Scales. But what would they gain from her death? We treat everyone the same. It makes no sense.
Maybe it's somebody who is killing Dunmer to make the Argonians look bad. Or the Saxhleel. Saxhleel is what they call themselves. But, you know, maybe they're just trying to make the Argonians look bad and sow discord in this little pact.
Thank the gods. She's in the mortuary, which they keep locked. But Ironi made those locks, so I have the master key. Here, take it, please. Find out who did this. Don't allow her to become a symbol against the Pact.
Okay, need to get this quest over here.
Look at them, prancing about like the Emperor's heirs. Well, you're a blue reed in Yellow Peak. From out of town, yes. Yes. You're in luck, Blue Reed. Gold runs dry on long journeys. just the thing to moisten your purse.
You set off my heebie-jeebie meter super fucking bad.
Mercenaries roil Stormhold's waters for no good reason. They move amongst my people, swaggering and taking what they will. Strange they never bother the Dark Elves. Yes. None here lift a claw to stop them. But you aren't from here. I have gold. Encourage them to leave, Blue Reed. How you do it is your concern. Then I fill your purse. Yes. Perhaps you should pretend to consider a purchase. Or perhaps you should consider a purchase. Such prices, unheard of in all of Storm.
He creeps me out like big fucking time.
The mercenaries only make things worse with the Dark Elves. Better if Stormhold is one happy family. And if you plan to start a family, might I suggest a vial of powdered Kaguti horn for heightened potency?
No.
No.
Is not my loss. No thank you. I don't want kids. Also, stop being fucking creepy. What's wrong with you? Jesus. My god. Ew. Okay, so who do you want me to talk to again?
Want to see my knife? Then keep talking. I don't bully innocent folk. Not for the pittance I'm paying. But you're right. This isn't what I signed up for.
Alright. That was easy.
Find someone else to bother. Whoa! They just pay me to look tough. Think I'd be dumb enough to tangle with you? Besides, this place was getting on my nerves. I'll never scrub the smell out of my armor.
No, he's creepy.
I do what I'm paid to do. We've got to earn a living.
No, he's a creepy fucking lizard. And he needs to stop.
How are you going to do that from the bottom of a swamp?
Okay, wait.
Have we met? No? Then walk the other way. It's not like that. The Argonians don't pay us a cut, is all. But maybe the other side of town could use a patrol, right?
No, now I've got to go talk to that creep again. Gross.
First customer. You see what I've got. Buy if you want.
I like you much better. Much better.
Nothing. They've kept the morgue locked tight.
Ah, you're the one. Seems we need to have a chat about Doubts the Moon. Said he stirred up trouble with some mercs and had to leave town.
Okay, I'm a much better judge of who's a creep and who's not a creep, you know, if we go by track records, you know, because we've already determined that your heebie-jeebie meter is busted, like, to hell and back. Like, we don't even know if we could fix your heebie-jeebie meter, right? But, I think I'm a better judge of who's a creep and who's not a creep. Maybe.
Ah, you're the one. Seems we need to have a chat about Doubts the Moon. Said he stirred up trouble with some mercs and had to leave town. Asked Duskscale to take over his shop permanently. Mentioned you too. Said he'd pay you extra for your silence. Said you were smart enough to take a hint.
Huh.
Doubts the moon won't be back. Knows if he shows his face in Stonehold, he'll get it smacked. Price of starting false rumors, right?
Prices posted on the board. Savings, savings, savings.
Oh well, he was a creep. I didn't like him, so fucking. Okay, now we're going to the mortuary. Mortuary. I was wondering why that was a place, because I noticed it when I was in Shadowfen the first time.
I saw strange lights coming from town. You know the deceased? I do hope so. Too many people have come, as if this is a spectacle for entertainment. Bow your head as you leave. The Hist watches us all.
Why does she look like that? Oh, charred. Aroni's body and clothes seem charred. The shaman's notes may reveal what happened. Initial review suggested the subject died from heat or flames, but the burns do not extend beyond the surface of the skin. Whatever caused these burns was no natural flame. Subject bears a wound on her chest, a clean, precise cut. Okay, so what is it? Poison that burns you from the inside out? Upon consultation, the combination of wounds is known to the local Mages Guild.
All must return to the swamps eventually. We are but borrowers.
What are you doing? Fucking, I was talking to somebody. Nalden in Dolores' body looks relatively unharmed, but the shaman's notes may reveal more. Subject died from a single stab wound to the heart. The strike is clean and precise. There are no visible signs of struggle. I noticed a small separate cut quite near the mortal wound. I estimate this cut was made after the subject's death. Are you fucking stupid? You must be incredibly fucking stupid. What a fucking annoying.
Can't cut corners with the law.
A quick examination reveals Arlene's throat was slit. Subject died from a precise cut to the throat. The cut runs deep enough to sever a vein and vocal cords. The body shows no sign of struggle. A small, precise cut upon the chest was made after the subject's death. Okay. So they all have the same cut on their chest.
Get this Omabar sent me. It's about his wife, Ironi.
Yeah, a heebie-jeebie meter is just what I call, when you get a bad feeling in your gut about a person or about anything in general, when something just creeps you out and you have no explanation for creeping it out, I just say that your heebie-jeebie meter is going off. That's what I call it.
Gethys saw Ironi alive.
When you get the
He
heebie-jeebies,
watched her enter
your
their
heebie-jeebie
home on
meter
the
is
other
going
side
off.
of Stormhold. He asked you to meet him there as soon as you can.
That's strange.
Please hurry to get this. None of this makes any sense.
That helmet is the stupidest helmet in the game. Like, look at it. Look how stupid that looks. It's so freaking dumb. Anyway, I hate it. What else could you be thinking of? Look, she's one of the ones. Oh god, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't realize that she was being stalked by someone. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Outrageous. What kind of protection can the Vice Cannons offer if they can't protect a Dunmer in his own home?
Pigman, you're not making any sense. Like, literally, there's only one thing that people ever talked about. When you say heebie-jeebies, when you get the heebie-jeebies, it means one thing. One thing only. There's literally no other dual reason or, like, meaning for that, period. So I really don't understand what the hell you're thinking of. A lot of things, like all the things I just made up, like right now.
The Dryskin do not welcome our prayers, but they are confused. I don't pray for their dead. I pray for those who live in these dark times.
You were thinking of food? Why would heebie-jeebies have anything to do with food?
Praise Vivek. Halva found you. Whatever's in my home, it isn't my wife.
It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You can't just use those terms interchangeably. No, you don't get the heebie-jeebies because of food, because heebie-jeebies is literally a term that you use for feeling like skeeved out. You don't get skeeved out because of food, sorry. Unless you think it's poisoned.
My Ironi, she's gone. I know that. But when I saw her enter our home, I had to find out how she returned. That's when she stabbed me. If that Argonian hadn't leapt between us, she'd have finished me off. I don't know. But he tried to save my life. They were still fighting when I crawled out the door. They both moved so fast. Please, help him remove that imposter from my home. Don't worry about me. I'll soon see my true Ironi.
Why does she sound like a man? Skin Stealer Pyromage. Ooh. The Argonian's body is still warm. It's covered with numerous... Oh. It's covered in numerous cuts and scorch marks. A careful search of his clothing reveals a hidden pocket containing a small journal. Entry 441. God fucking... That doesn't even make sense. Entry 441. 3 dark elves killed in Stormhold, and rumors call it R-word. Preposterous. The Night Mother gifted none of them with her call. I will return to the Enclave when I discover who's behind this. God, are you... Oh my god! Ugh, I'm starting to get pissed off. Okay, are you done? Found all lore books and divines and deities. Nice. Okay, thank you. Can I continue what the fuck I was doing? My god, leave me alone. I'll return to the Enclave when I discover who's behind this. Entry 442. Just watch Aroni Amabar enter her home. This isn't right. Her body remains in the mortuary. Going to see what this creature wants and why it wears Aroni's face. Jesus fucking Christ. I've got like 0 patience. I need to take my goddamn medicine. So that's heart stuff, lithium. Can you give me the pill? Give me the pill. Give me. Thank you, Jesus. Use that. And then I need this. And this. Okay.
If you were the one working with Vice Cannon Rondar, please see Vice Cannon Hayton.
Vice Cannon Rondar is indisposed. He informed me you've been assisting us in our recent troubles. Are you any closer to discovering the killer? Then we can concentrate our efforts elsewhere. Many will blame the Shadow Scales regardless, but our concerns are greater now than scapegoats. I fear the true culprit struck again, though I pray I'm incorrect. When I said Vice Cannon Rondar was indisposed, I spoke half the truth. He's missing, and I fear it's the work of our killer. This is why Vice Cannon Servina and I request your utmost discretion in recovering Vice Cannon Rondar to us.
So he's either dead or he's the murderer, huh?
Listens to water as one of
What
our
is she
fish,
wearing?
Our eyes and ears. He signals when he possesses urgent information for the Vice Cannons. A short while ago, we received his signal. Be swift and silent as currents in a stream. Speak with listens to water on our behalf. Look for the mud huts. Don't ask for him by name, or he'll think you a debt collector. Remain discreet. If listens to water found the scent of Vice Cannon Rondar, follow it until its end.
What was she wearing? Hey, you come back. Come back. That's really cool. Wish I could talk to you.
You'd think the guards would have found something by now.
The Argonian in this hut was only recently killed. His body is still warm. The flesh of his body looks charred, just like Aroni's. There's no mistaking the similarity in the wounds. These pages were bookmarked with a key. Entry 1. I spoke to Chornakas today. He didn't seem to recognize me or even speak to me. We're egg brothers. We went our separate ways, but our bond has always remained. I noticed Chornakas entering and leaving the old Celianorn ruins? Celianorn? Fuck, I don't know. Others have as well, but the ruins are long abandoned. I must find a way inside. Entry 3, I managed to find a key, but one of the Argonians... Are you serious? Dominion. The people in this fucking game are getting on my goddamn nerves. I managed to find a key, but one of the Argonians I saw near the ruins yesterday suspects something. Caution is my watchword. I'll try tomorrow. Saw Chornakas and 2 others carry a man with a sack over his head into the ruins. Recognized Vice Cannon Hrondar's armor. I signaled the Vice Cannons. This is too big for me. So what does this have to do with the Dominion? There's a smell like... It's like nail polish. It's giving me a headache. Who's dead? Somebody was laying here dead. Oh. Okay, somebody killed her. So they literally are trying to sow discord, like, in the Alliance. Because that's what I said they were trying to do, but they're framing the Shadow Scales so that the Dunmer get upset, and then the Argonians get upset, and so it's like they're trying to rip apart the Alliance. That makes sense. It's also what I already said. So. I do not feel well.
Help me, please.
Yeah, I'm sure it's you. It's not you. You're dead. You're dead.
Sure, Bones, it's good to see you. The Dominion right under our noses. Damned insidious. I have to warn Servina and Hecamine. Quick, untie me. Yes, but I've been here less than a day. Some of Stormhold's citizens were here longer, held in the alcoves nearby. I'll distract these Dominion snowbacks. Could buy you time to free the prisoners. Meet me on the surface.
I don't trust this. Not at all. I'm hungry. Should have gone the other way.
You did it. I'm free. You did it. I'm free.
They have direct access to the mortuary? Ow, my fucking hip.
All must return to the swamps eventually. We are but borrowing a spark of life from the world. It must be passed on for life to continue. Take comfort in that, if nothing else.
Somebody give me some food.
Gods, it felt good to bury an axe in their throats. From the prisoners trickling out, I trust you enjoyed yourself as much as I. Did you free them all? I'd be better if the damned ruins beneath my feet weren't infested with Dominion. We've posted guards until reinforcements get wiped them clean. You kept the city from tearing itself apart. Stormhold's in your debt. If the Dominion sent a large force to infiltrate Stormhold, they must have a camp somewhere in Shadowfen. It's time we take the fight to them. Tenma Walk, a Daedric ruin southeast of here. It's big enough to harbor a substantial enemy force, and close enough to trouble Stormhold. Besides, my scouts report signs of activity within. I'll take a regiment to Tenma Walk. Don't want to take any chances. You freed me from the Dominion's clutches before those skin-stealing milk drinkers could kill me and wear my face. Of course I could use your help. Meet my regiment at Tenma Walk. Keep your blades sharp. I'll find a way to turn you loose on the Dominion.
What you've done was no easy task. We have a difficult road ahead of us.
We're in your debt, my friend. With the Dominion exposed, the ugly rumors of Argonians preying upon dark elves can be put to rest.
I'm so tired. Oh, wait.
This guar gives its life so we may have meat. Now I give you my time. Why? Oh? Do the winds speak my name? Or the birds? Or is there perhaps someone else who told you to speak with me? My adroitnosity is known throughout the fen, of course. But it whispers only to its creatures. And me, of course.
I'm gonna find out what the choice leads to. Shadowfen smorgasbord.
This squall. Oh? Do the winds speak? What? Ah, the rivers grow torrentious stories of her perfiditudinousness. Let me guess. She's asked you to hunt for her, fearing to brave the fen she so easily mocked while in her cups. Go ahead. Ask your questions. I will deal with her later. The fen speak to me readily about their bountinosity of beasts. Please, ask me about any of these and I will stupendify you with my knowledge. But know that most beasts of the fens can be found anywhere, if you are wise enough to find them.
You're annoying.
Interesting, but deadly insects. They can... Mud crabs live all over the... Large. They are two-legged predators.
Okay, thanks. So what is this, like all over the fucking place? Yeah, it is. Great. Ew, drag. Mud crab. Okay, is that it?
Just in time. We've got a mess on our hands. than after a dog eats a cheese wheel.
Ew.
The Dominion ambushed us. I'd be ashamed to call it a rout if I wasn't considering how in oblivion they knew. At least we've learned where they are, even if it's butcher's work to get them out of that place. Our attack was a disaster. The other vice cannons agreed to keep our forces together. Should have known they'd peel off the moment I turned my back. If they weren't keeping Stormhold from tearing itself apart, I'd let them boil in a fish kettle. That's the mess. If they're smart, they retreated to a defensible position. My scouts here spotted a cave in the ruins. Before I return to my regiment and order an assault, I need someone to break through enemy lines and confirm they're alive. The cave's smack in the middle of Tenma Walk. The Dominions locked it tighter than a High Elf's fundament. Might have to knock a few heads to get past them. We each think the other vice cannons are incompetent. Ha! No, it's politics, plain and simple. The one who stays behind looks out of touch, so off we came to the mark. Politics be damned. Next time we draw straws for staying dry in Stormhold. When the Dominion ambushed us, they made a deliberate effort to split our forces. If Hetamin and Zervina have any sense on the battlefield, they'd recognize that and stay together. Why does anyone invade anywhere? Those pristine towers of theirs must get boring. Maybe a good brawl in the mud beats chasing their cousins for kisses. Truth is, I don't care why. I care to get them out.
Ew.
The ruins crawl with Dominion. Watch yourself out there.
I'm very confused looking at you. Where is your mouth? What?
The ruins crawl with Dominion. Watch yourself out there.
Why do you look like that?
I don't know. Whatever. You're weirding me out.
You may look like someone I met in Stormhold, but make any sudden moves and I'll shred your full skin.
How did you find us? Unless you're a skin stealer. Keep your hands empty if you please. But you don't stink of death. You're likely what you seem. What remains for you to share is why you came here. Still with us, is he? That man is luckier than a Khajiit in an abandoned fishery. What does Rondar want? If it's for me to say he was right about sticking together, he can drown himself in a bog. We don't need rescuing. We need Rondar to recognize we're bait in another Dominion trap. Tell him I won't allow such wasteful theatrics on our behalf. If you find Vice Canon Rondar's regiment, you'll find him. Tell him to call off his attack before the Dominion picks him apart. He shouldn't throw away his soldiers for what little remains of our forces. If Vice Canon Rondar sends for reinforcements, he'll gain enough soldiers to clear these Dominion muckworms from the ruins. We can manage until then. It's a good place to fight with our tails to the wall.
Can you believe it? I saw all the Alexia herself. I am forever blessed by the
The dead soldier's unit markings match those of Vice Canon Hrondar. His skin is slightly charred like the other victims of the Skin Stealers. As you search his body, you find a small cracked vial. It shatters, spilling its contents on your skin.
You are like the others. You should keep your own face.
came from underground.
Okay, wait a second. Ew, look at him, he's all crispy.
They came from underground. I saw them drag the others away. We prepared to assault the cave when the soldier beside me stabbed me in the back. When I fell, I saw my own regiment attack itself. Those skin stealers wore our friends' faces to betray us from within. Do you think that they have my face now? I saw them take Ukatse alive. Knocked him out. Dragged him away to that altar like a piece of meat. Don't let them steal his face.
Kinky.
Quick, untie me before she returns. That crazy elf. She tried to cut my chest, but I kicked her off the altar. Said she'd be back with a dollar knife so it would last longer. Wait, I smell her. Cut me loose. Don't let her steal my face.
Stay away
Thank
from
you,
my
friend.
new face.
Quickly, meet me in that cave.
That doesn't look like someone from the Opinion. Hello.
Vice Canon Hatermean says you're no skin stealer. Please forgive my manners before.
Ukatse is one of our finest scouts. Seeing him alive is sunlight in the afternoon.
Oh, come on. There you go.
What madness. Soldiers died thinking our own ranks betrayed us. I'd like to feed those skin stealers to a Wamasu with the flux. I saw Vice Canon Rondar's guard lead him away before the attack. If his guard was skin stealers, he's in grave danger. I'm not just the best-looking scout in Shadowfen. I'm also the best tracker. I can pick up Vice Canon Rondar's scent and lead us right to him. I'll need someone to watch my back while I follow my nose. We should work in pairs with skin stealers about, yes? I heard a pine thrush call, but those birds aren't native to Black Marsh. Then I saw my friend raise her mace and bring it down on my hand. But now I know their smell. Sweet with decay, like swamp water. A lingering taste of burnt leaves. I'm not just an I'll shadow you and alert you when I pick up Vice Canon Rondar's scent. Ready when you're ready.
Okay, hold on.
They brought him past the cave. Strange. It is an old smell. They dragged him up this rise, straight ahead. He didn't struggle.
He's probably involved. There he is.
Vice Cannon. Oh no. We'll find who did this.
The corpse of Vice Cannon Hrondar looks different than the others you've seen at 10 Mar Walk. It's probably because it's old, and he's been here a while, and they stole his skin a long fucking time ago and infiltrated them like 1,000,000,000 years ago when this first started. But, you know, hey, I just call them like I see them. Though recently dragged here, this body is cold and decaying as if dead for much longer than the others. Did I call it, or did I call it? His corpse is conspicuously absent of signs of battle. You notice a small hole in his chest, as well as a slight charring to his skin. Yes, it's because I never met the actual Hrondar, because Hrondar's been dead for weeks. Right?
Something's wrong. He smells very dead. If the Vice Cannon was dead this whole time.
Yep.
Was it a skin stealer who
Yes.
launched the attack on the cave?
Yes.
Before that, when we lost the other Vice Cannons?
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Vice Cannon Hrondar always smelled of mead. I didn't. I should have. Zeus! What secrets do the Dominion already know?
Man, the Dominion are good.
You're right. They'll know what to do. They have to. Despite his rough manner, Vice Cannon Hrondar was a hero to many in Stormhold. When this is all over, we'll have a fitting burial. This imposter must be found before he can fool anyone else. But I think I know where he's hiding. Vice Cannon Hrondar ordered us to stay away from a nearby hill. If it was his skin stealer, he must have held us back for a reason. I bet he's hiding below the hill's surface. The buried temple complex must have an entrance there. A doorway, maybe stairs, or a portal of some kind. I'd join him, but I'm no use in tight quarters. I'll inform the Vice Cannons of what happened, yes.
What? You're so cute. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Oh.
Come to me, mortal. This is the way in.
Tony, please. You're messing me up.
Curious. You dabble in their spells and break into their outpost. Oh, how he misjudged you. How grand. Yes, you marvelous fool. I allowed them to pull me from oblivion, bind my essence, and siphon my power because I'm secretly behind their shabby little plans. Oh, but you don't know about those, do you? You've heard of Ruitar, the celebrated Dominion alchemist. It's all his doing, you know. I'll tell you his plans for your impending doom. For a small favor, of course. You must find the pair of altars binding, further inside the complex. Do so, and I pledge to share the Dominion's plans and direct you to their most prized possession. Also, I pledge not to violate your corpse on your burial day. A true bargain.
Skinsealer's lair. Okay. Tawny, please. She's like kicking my arm. Okay. I need... Okay, hang on. This is a... Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yes. Yes, you marvelous. You've heard of Ruitar. You must find the pair of altars binding. Yes, you must find the pair of altars binding. Further inside the complex. Do so, and I pledge to share the Dominion's plans and direct you to their most prized possession. There is no other way, my sumptuous little morsel. Break my bonds and I'll give you what you desire. Perhaps more.
How do I get there? What's this? Huh.
What you doing? Hide before the Dominion spots you. You fight the Dominion. You haven't tried to cut off my head yet. You aren't here to worship Daedra, then. So what in Oblivion are you doing in a Daedric temple overrun by Dominion skin stealers? Fair point, fair point. All right, I won't deny it. Friends and I came looking for Daedric tidbits to sell to mages. Then those Dominion soldiers came. They were thick on the ground until today. I was about to make a break for it when I saw you. Caught, one by one. I'm the only one alive. Well, alive and wearing my own skin. Hey, let's help each other escape. You draw their attention and I'll slip past them. What do you say? Used a captive Dremora to pull their souls from their body and seal them in magic rocks. Then, well, you've seen how these Dominion wear faces. I still hear their voices, calling from those rocks. They're dead, but still in pain. What a scam. Smart idea, dealing with Daedra. Before the Dominion came, she promised my friend the night of his life for a drop of his blood. I guess being flayed alive counts as the night of his life. She wore his scales like a robe. Seems trustworthy, yes. Maybe. I spent many cramped nights listening to Ruitar, the High Elf in charge of this place. I'm sure I can piece it together. But my friends don't deserve to be trapped in glowing rocks. Free them, and I'll help you. A good deal, yes. Trust me, it's for the best. I'll make my way to the inner chamber, where Ruitar spent most of his time. Try not to attract the Dremora's attention while you're about. She's a vengeful creature. The Dominion captured their souls in strange rocks. They're on platforms, and they glow like rutting Wamasu. Ruitar complained the rocks were very fragile. I bet smashing them would release my friends.
Okay, hang on. I'm doing something else at the same time as this, so that's why I'm not particularly talkative. Okay, so, but I saw those, so they won't be too hard to find. What are you doing? Hmm? Hmm? She's pawing at my face. Your paws are so soft. What are you doing, huh? Okay, so there's just 2 of you? I'm definitely going after the pyromancer first.
Good thing you didn't release the Dremora. We'd both be ribbons in her hair. Behind her, there's a door to what Ruvatar called the Vault. They have hist sap in there, stored in giant vats. It's part of their skin-stealing magic. The real question is, where'd they get so much? Wait, I don't want to know. Whatever they did to the hist sap turned it flammable. Once we enter the vault, set those vats on fire to end this nightmare. And that's the easy part. I heard Ruvatar mutter the words 100 times. Maybe you can get something useful out of that Dremora before she realizes you double-crossed her. If you keep her busy, I'll open the door.
You're no fool to withhold your trust. Commendable, truly. But you'll go no further without my help. Destroy these bindings and free me. Your reticence is infuriatingly enticing. Very well. Ruvatar used hist sap and my stolen essence to create his skin stealers. The hist sap is what steals the victim's memories. It's all to acquire the Nemec egg. With it, he has all of Black Marsh. My patience grows thinner than you'll be after I fit you with a scathing girdle. Fail to uphold this bargain, and I'll instruct you in pains of which you can never conceive you will. Wait, what is that swamp rat doing to the vault door? Then gaze upon your doom. Ruvatar and his prize.
How long does this go on?
Door's open. The Dremora didn't pull our stomachs through our nostrils. I call that success. The hist vats are further down the passage. You set them on fire. I'll stick to the shadows and find signs of where Ruvatar went. Yes.
Okay, I fixed the time and uptime commands again, so they should work.
No sign of Ruvatar, but the Nord over there is definitely a skin stealer. I know
No
what he's
shit.
planning to do with those prisoners. If I help out, you'll tell nobody about my Daedric relic hunting, yes? When you approach, that Nord skin stealer will kill those prisoners and gain power from their deaths. Something the Daedra worshippers used to do in Ten Marwalk. I'll run in and release their bonds. I've untangled worse knots, magical or otherwise. Keep him busy, would you? I don't want to decorate his axe. All right, Bijat, you can do this. Faster than a flesh fly, nimbler than Khajiit.
Anyone could be a skin stealer. Anyone! You'll never find all of us. We are everywhere.
Follow me. The exit is this way. You stopped the skin stealers in Ten Marwalk. I can go home. Yes. I heard him complain this ruin didn't hold everything he needed. He left to find a place of power where he could use his special egg. What did he call it again?
It's the Nemec egg. Thank you for the follow.
Yes, that's the one. Here, this portal leads beyond the ruins. I'll stay here to see about freeing any prisoners stuck inside. And if you're planning to inform the Vice Canons of Ruvatar, perhaps leave me out of your report, yes? Yes. Did that work?
Ukatse informed us you had entered the ruins to pursue Vice Canon Rondar's imposter. Whatever you did in the ruins caused a lot of panic amongst the Dominion. We chose our moment and pushed out of the cave. Vice Canon Haytamine was wounded in the process, but she'll survive. Yes, but Vice Canon Rondar's death weighs heavily on Haytamine. She says she should have known. Poor thing. We were all fooled. But enough of our troubles. Did you stop his imposter? Once she's recovered, Vice Canon Haytamine will no doubt celebrate your accomplishment. But this artifact you mentioned, the Nemec egg, do you know anything of its whereabouts? A Dominion general, perhaps, whoever he is, will stop his march through Shadowfen. I'll appoint Ukatse to lead the scouts in our search for Ruvatar. I swear to you, he'll account for the Dominion's terror.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This Nemec egg is unknown to me. If it originated in Shadowfen, perhaps an Argonian would know more. I had someone else in mind. Argonian keepers know the history and legends of their lands. I'm positive one of the keepers at the hatching pools could tell us of the Nemec egg. Vice Canon Haytamine and I must rally the remnants of Stormhold's forces to the hatching pools. If the Skin Stealers took Vice Canon Rondar, they'll know what he knew. Rendezvous with our forces at the hatching pools. We must learn what the Dominion plans for the Nemec egg.
I should have gone ahead and discovered everything so I could have everything on my map before I started, but I kind of wanted to just jump into it, so I did. Blue scale! Wait a second, come here. Hey, come here.
I don't have much of a selection, but on the other hand, I don't have much competition out here.
Thanks. Appreciate it. So let me guess, this has something to do with the drag, huh?
The drag won't remain calm at this rate. The drag have become unsettled since the Dominion arrived. Yes, they set up camp not far from here, and have been attacking the drag, goading them into a frenzy. It won't be long before they learn of Bogmother's holy relics. Those sacred stones help calm the drag, if the Dominion takes them. Jiren Saerveld Steelwind and his son Nyorlin came to protect the bog. Please speak with Saerveld. His camp's beside the main road. Maybe he'll have some advice.
Watch yourself. This area is dangerous even when there aren't enemy soldiers prowling around. Maybe. Rondar sent me to this festering sewer to get Argonian relics. Something about turning the tide of the war. The Dominion's likely here for the same reason. You want to help? Bring me the relics. We can't let the Dominion get their hands on them. Take care of this for me. You'll be rewarded from Vice Canon Rondar's own purse. Good. You'll find them in the small reliquaries scattered around the area. If you see my Lackwit son Nyorland in the bog, tell him to get back to camp. Once we have the relics, we'll be moving on. Yeah, they don't look like much. Little Argonian carvings. I have no idea why they're so important. You'll find them inside 4 reliquaries, near the stone altars in the swamp. My son and I were delayed on the road. A pack scout should be here any minute to take the relics back to Stormhold. If I'm not here, he'll raise an alarm that would wake dead Isgramor. I sent my boy to get them, but he's worthless. Nyorland. Boy couldn't find his own arse with a clairvoyance spell. Digs after his whoring mother.
Whoa!
When you find the relics, bring them here.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? You got some issues, bro. Fucking relax. Like, damn, what the fuck? Okay, so go here. Okay, the next one is this one. If I don't mark them, I'll go run off to the wrong place. It's happened before. Oh god. Dreg and wasps? Swarming? Fine. One more. Nope. I'm outie. Outie. No. Wait. Why are these drag friendly?
What are you doing? Are you insane? Don't you know what taking those relics will do to the Dreg? What? Our orders were to protect the reliquaries. Removing the relics.
Okay, so your
is the
dad's
worst thing you
dead.
can do. This is a disaster. Removing the relics will enrage the Dreg. The tree minders will lose control over them. It's not that simple. There's a whole ritual to perform. The tree minders must first calm the Dreg, and then return the relics to their containers. But my father knows this. He knows the relics can't be disturbed. This is madness. We must warn the tree minders. Take the relics to Tree Minder Ralital. Our camp is near the ruins. She'll know what to do. I'll go back to the camp and speak to my father. There must be a logical explanation for this.
Okay, but like, why are the dregs suddenly not hostile to me? That's my question. Because like, that one up there is gonna beat my ass, right? But these down here won't. Oh, well. They didn't at first. Come on. Something strange happened to the drag today. They've become hostile, so I asked General Servild Steelwind to help me determine the cause. I asked if anyone has disturbed our reliquaries, but he assures me the relics are safe. Garrett... Oh my god. I can't pronounce these fucking words. This guy and I will set out to investigate what caused the sudden change in their behavior. That's probably when they fucking died.
My father wasn't at our camp. Wait, where are Tree Minder Ralital and the others? A Tree Minder never leaves a fire untended. Even if Tree Minder Ralital was called away, one of the other Tree Minders should have stayed to tend the fire. My father would sooner lose an arm than disobey orders. I smell treachery. Major, this is some twisted Dominion plot.
Yeah, probably to do with the skin stealers or whatever.
Give the relics to me. You've done enough damage for one day. Forgive me. I've no right to blame you. You were only following my father's orders. You can trust me.
The relics will be safe with me until we locate Tree-Minder Ralital and the others.
I don't trust you.
The drag may have taken them. They've been driven insane with bloodlust. Drag buried their captured prey alive in piles of hardened mud. We must find them before they suffocate. We should separate to cover more ground.
Oh,
If you find
sure.
them, bring them back to this camp. Make haste. Every moment puts them closer to death.
Yeah, I don't trust him, especially if you went to see your father before now. I don't trust none of you. None of yous. Okay, so let's do this one first.
Not safe here. Come, my camp is at the ruins. Mud is my mother. Njorlin breathes no more. Sithis has called him back to chaos. Look at the blade. That's Servild's weapon. What could drive a father to such madness that he would murder his own hatchling?
He's a skin stealer.
Then Servild has betrayed us all. Perhaps he has been taken by some madness. Or perhaps he is in league with our enemies. Balance must be restored. Where are the relics now? Yet here is his body, and the relics are nowhere to be found. If Servild was an agent of the Dominion, the relics could already be in our enemies' hands. In time, they will discover how to use them to control the drag. The Dominion camp at Bog's Edge. I'm no warrior, but there is something I can do. A ritual that might serve as a diversion. I'll need something from their camp. Something laden with their scent. Can you do this? When you have the item, bring it to the reliquary within these ruins. I'll prepare myself for the ritual and meet you there.
So he took the thing, his skin stealer dad took it from him, but they didn't steal his skin because he doesn't have the cuts or whatever, at least not that I could see. Fucking, come on.
praise the Hist. You return safely. You have something with our enemy's scent? Place the bedding in the reliquary. My ritual will plant the seed of the Dominion's destruction in the minds of the Dreg. The praise scent is placed into a sacred vessel to attract the nearest predator. This ritual will turn the Dreg on the dry-skinned fools who seek to enslave them.
A powerful enchantment forms a link between their bearer and the Dreg Queen. When placed in the reliquaries and blessed, they have a calming effect upon her workers. These relics are sacred to my people. Using them as weapons is blasphemy.
The Dominion must be stopped before they learn the secrets of the relics. And Sayerville must pay for Nyorland's murder. Let us begin. Place the item on the reliquary. The seed is planted. The Dreg are frenzied by the Dominion scent. Sayerville must be stopped, and the relics returned. The wind tells me that they are near Mudshallow Cave in the Dominion camp. Make haste. You have nothing to fear. Your smell will be sun-blessed to their senses, and the Dominion dryskins will smell like prey, the most delicious freshwater trout. Go quickly, before Sayerville flees with the relics.
Yes, I know, I get it. I hate fighting these things, but I need to. No. God damn it. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Yes, 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 girl. You're a crocodile, I get it. Okay, wait. Yeah. This is the diary of the person, of the skin stealer who was pretending to be Sayerville, who told me to take the reliquaries. Or the relics from the reliquaries. Yep, go stand on that table, I guess.
You won't live to tell this tale. You won't live to expose me.
So this is probably Cerevil's body. Yep.
The winds have changed. The storm clouds part. You have the relics, yes? I can sense them.
I have heard of such things, but didn't think the Dominion capable of such a horrific act. Skin stealers. And yet, the spirits of Njorlund and Sayervild rejoin the One, and their empty shells nourish the roots of the tree. Many thanks to you.
I must return the relics. The Dreg are noble creatures.
Do not blame them for their part in the death of my friends.
The river of their fates was poisoned by the...
I thought that was an Argonian. Giant snake. Yep, and now the Dreg are friendly. That's what I figured would happen. Okay, so let's see. So let's go back up here, I think. Yeah. So I can go ahead and get this out of the way. God damn it. A lurcher? What the fuck is a lurcher doing out here? Huh. But that way I can go ahead and get this out of the fucking way. And then I can focus on moving through.
The Dark Elf Saint Bella.
At least I can run fast. Can you imagine how long it would take me to get from point A to point B if I couldn't run as fast as I can? Is that a mouse? Rat? Frog? Ooh, hoppy frog. Okay, so I have to find the swarming wasps. I'm pretty sure. Because they're the ones that have the arrows on them. Okay, so I've got the ribs now. So now I only need wasp eggs. I mean, I don't know what kind of freak you have to be to eat that shit, but whatever. No, leave me alone. Leave me be! I'm gonna get murdered by something. I mean, I would assume that that's why they have the arrows on them, yes? Unless I'm wrong and I just need to kill wasps. Son of a... I don't see any like the other ones, so why do they have arrows over them? That's what I'm not understanding. Okay, hey, you wanna fight? Let's fight. You're still fucking stepping. Yeah, I gotta get him from the wasp. Well, that's incredibly fucking stupid, but whatever. I didn't even need to fight those. Did not even need to fight those. Excuse me. Okay, so I honestly just need to go south. Is this a town here? Why do the roads look like this? How much money do I have before I go spending it? Quite a lot. Okay. My ears itch. Ugh.
Sanctioned killers on our doorstep.
I wouldn't say that too loud. Shadow scales have a lot of friends in these parts.
Okay, so there is the waste drive. Oh, it's over there by the stables. Oops. Which I'm pretty sure. No. Yes? Fuck if I know. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll double check while I'm over there. How about that? Where is... I need to go here. Because I don't know if I've talked to What's-Her-Face today or not. My memory is so shitty. But I need to see, Remain Silent and see if she's got any goodies for me. Because I would love to have some, like, a Sith's Touch set. But, like, in medium. Or mostly in medium, at least. Medium in the parts that count. If I get, like, a light belt. Or, like... helm or whatever, then honestly, like, I don't give a fuck at that point, but you know, everything else I think needs to be medium. So, where is she? Over here.
What is it?
I went right past her. There she is. Yeah, see, just... Sell. And then launder. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't even know if I need this recipe or not. Yes! Good. I forget what I was doing. I need to go back out and go to the Waste Shrine so I can go to Stillwater and investigate that one spot on the map. I mean, worst case scenario, it's nothing. And I could just go back to the Waste Shrine and fast travel somewhere else. Go over here. I am so hungry. Why? Life's not fair. Okay, we're going all the way. There are 2 dungeons. Cradle of Shadows. Arx Iridium. I wonder why there's 2. Usually there's 3. Huh. Weird. Usually there's only like 1 per place, so I feel like it's weird that this place has like not 1, not 2, but 3 dungeons. Well, group dungeons. Yep. Here we go. Quests. Right here. Sienna!
Careful. There are necromancers about.
Yep, there's a town here. Stillrise Village. I knew it. I knew!
Walk softly, friend. Worm cult necromancers infest these swamps.
I'm so confused by how you look. I love the barbaric stuff though. Like, I don't know why, but I really dig the barbaric stuff. But like, you have blue skin, but you look like a Breton? I'm very confused. Are you like mixed?
They've harassed Stillrise Village for days. I don't know why, but Chieftain Sulog should. Her wisdom saw us through the rough times.
Okay, hang on. That is so strange. So what are the Kothringi? Okay, the Kothringi, which is what she is, are called the Lustrous Folk, and they are silver-skinned tribal people indigenous to Black Marsh. Once considered the only humans native to Tamriel, they are now known to have shared the continent with many other tribal groups. They were rumored to be avid sailors, sailing as far as Hammerfell, notably spreading the Na'atin Nahatun flew of 2nd Era 560 to Valenwood and nearby provinces by ship. Most Kothringi were wiped out by the Nahatun flu a few decades previous. However, several surviving members can be found in Shadowfen, in the settlements Stillrise Village and Zook. So that's why she looks strange. It's not because she's a Dark Elf Breton hybrid. It's because she's literally in a different race that I have not seen before ever. But that's why she looks fucking silver. That is so interesting. They're right up there with the Malmer. You know, like, I had never seen or heard of the Malmer before this game, and then here they were. And I was like, whoa, a whole new race of fucking elves. But it's another, they're human. They are a human race, they just have silver skin. And most of them probably have this white hair. This is so cool.
I'm sorry. I need to watch the road for worm cultists. Chieftain Sulog can answer your questions. And thank you for stopping. We don't get many visitors.
That is so awesome. Hey Drac, what's up? Stillrise Village. But the other one was just another way to get me to come to the village. This is so cool.
Our scouts let you through, yes? You have courage to visit Stillrise Village despite the necromancers who torment us. The worm cult necromancers encamped nearby raided our village last night. We trapped 3 of their lieutenants inside our huts, but they refused to surrender.
This is so cool. They look just like Bretons, though. And maybe like a little bit of Redguard.
Our scouts call them Gorag, Felra, and Dragwar. We tricked them into the cellars below our huts and bolted the doors. Perhaps you can convince them to surrender. If you confront them, Stillrise Village would call you a friend. Our warriors guard the huts where the cultists are trapped. Unbolt the cellar doors to gain access. So far they've refused to see reason. If it must come to blows with their lieutenants, I understand.
I'm good. I'm just kind of tired and my ears itch and I'm fucking hungry. But other than that, you know, I'm just chilling.
Stillrise Village keeps to itself. Because of this, they think we'd make perfect slaves. My what? Oh, we're Kothringi. After the Great Plague from decades past, I fear Stillrise Village is the last of our people.
I mean, that's like a really rude question to ask somebody. But, Kothringi. Alright, that is super fucking awesome, dude. That is so awesome. Wait. Ooh. This is so cool.
I want no trouble.
I love the barbaric style, though. I don't know why. I like it a lot.
More bones for the pile.
I imagine one of them is going to surrender, but only one. I think I killed a rat. I did kill a rat. God dang it. I'm so sorry, rat. But I imagine one of them is going to surrender. I just don't know who. It didn't came.
We must survive. This cannot be our fate.
I would agree that you must survive. Especially since you guys seem to be one of the last bunches of your people. You guys need to survive for the sake of your race, honestly. Boop, boop, boop. I can't wait until I can just fucking make my own shit all the time. Nobody knows what you look like, Penguin.
If you won't bow to us, you'll die the final death.
Well, right now I'm trying to fucking help. I mean, jeez.
Stranger to Stillrise? We have some surprises in store for you here. If you've not spoken to Chieftain Sulak, you should.
Higher. Strike higher. Don't worry about defense.
I thought it was a sky shard for a second, but I figured this one is probably gonna surrender.
Strife. I wonder what you bring.
So far, I bring arms, you know, to beat your enemies with. But yeah, I figured. Oh nope, just kidding.
Will you even bleed when I cut you?
Well, yes. I figured one of them would surrender. Why did I jump? What is she wearing? That was really cool looking. Cool.
No hope for our people. No hope. Please, there must be some way to end this. I just want all this to end. Please. I can't tell you anymore yet. Talk to the chieftain. Or Shaman Chira. They can tell you more.
I want to know more about the Kothrinki, since I've literally never heard of them before.
War Chief Halush's runners told me the worm cultists wouldn't surrender. Unfortunate, but no fault of yours. Stillrise Village is in your debt. In truth, I feared the worm cult lieutenants went to our cellars on purpose to work dark magics from within our village. You've proven yourself a friend of our village. As a friend, we'll entrust you with our secret. It's simpler to show than explain. Please, do not be alarmed.
Are you gonna change into something? This... Are you all like this? Oh no. No wonder she wants it. No wonder they wanted it all to end.
Now you see our horror firsthand. You must end this torment. I don't care what happens to us, just so long as this curse ends. Please, when the time comes, make the right choice.
This is not what I was expecting at all. This is so cool. I mean, fucking depressing, but like really cool. This is not at all what I thought it was gonna be. I knew she was gonna change into something. I just didn't expect it to be fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying?
The rest of the village feels the same way. We simply want to rest. Alright, the Lucius Stray's warriors seem to enjoy this horrible state, but they're mad. You can't doom the rest of us for their sakes.
That also makes sense as to why the as to why that one person, when they were fighting the soldiers, when they were sparring with each other, you could hear the woman, she was telling her opponent, strike high, don't worry about defense. You don't have to worry about defense if you're undead. Everything makes so much fucking sense. Holy shit. Is this why you're so sad? It's because you just want to be dead? Oh, Lord.
I hope he's still alive.
You're not dead.
Stop! Stay away! Who are you? Thank the gods! You would not believe what I've seen here. No, perhaps you would. Please, I need your help. We've got to save them. My guards and my partner David were taken. Horrible men and skeletons attacked us. I think they're members of the worm cult. I got away, but I heard screams coming from their camp just down the hill. Can you help me?
Wow. I can't believe this entire village is dead. And here I was, fucking excited that I found a whole new race of people, and I was all like, yeah, I want to know more about them, and then they're fucking dead.
Fear not. We're the same people we were before we gained this affliction. Years ago, a terrible sickness swept through our lands. I had to do something to keep my people safe. It's why I made a deal with the Daedra.
So, are you talking about the Na'aten flu? Na'aten?
Before the sickness, our miners uncovered an old temple to Clavicus Vile. When we were dying, I sought the Daedric Prince of Bargains to save our village at any cost.
Well, that was your problem right there.
I begged the Daedra for immunity to the sickness. You can see the cost.
Well, I mean, he's like a genie anyway, though. He finds any loophole he can and exploits it for his own amusement. So when you asked for immunity to the sickness, he cursed you with undeath because he thought it would be funny.
Last night, the cultists stole the soul gem array, the relic holding our spirits. In time, they'll use it to enslave us. We mustn't become thralls of the worm cult. Shaman Chira has a plan to stop them, but it will require your aid. Please, speak with him.
Wow. And so many of them are crying. It makes me sad. Yeah, the Na'aten flu. That's what wiped them out. This is so fucking sad.
You're the one who killed the worm cult's lapdogs. Chieftain Sulak told you the worm cult stole the soul gem array, yes? Once they discover its secrets, they'll enslave our entire village. Yes, if it isn't too late already. When Clavicus Vile cursed us with his hollow existence,
You rhymed.
Take this totem. War Chief Elush can let you inside the Daedric Prince's temple. Once inside, place the totem upon the blood fountain as an offering to Clavicus Vile.
That's what the war chief meant when he was like, "You're in for surprises" or whatever when I talked to him earlier.
I fear there's little time before the worm cult discovers the secrets of the Soul Jamboree. Be quick before they add us to their ranks. Yet another benefit of this damnable curse. With the Soul Jamboree in the hands of the worm cult, they can influence us through our curse. They could force us to surrender, attack one another, any number of awful things. But they don't possess your soul. They hold no power over you. Decades ago, the Nahatan flu swept through the land. The children were first. By Zen, I can still see the bodies. But Zen couldn't save us. So at Chieftain Sulok's behest, I prayed to Clavicus Vile. He bestowed this mockery of salvation upon us. You call this survival? To never again taste Gua flesh, or feel a lover's touch.
This is just like...
We are but shadows in the water.
It's just like, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Trust cruel jest. Yet I thank Clavicus Vile for a vital lesson. Immortality is the true curse, you see.
This makes me think... Hang on. Now we match. Yay, skeleton buddies. This is fucking depressing. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you...
What are you trying to do? Get me caught? Well, they haven't tried to catch me yet, but Halush's soldiers are crazy. They're up there, guarding the shrine and practicing night and day. They think being undead is great. They're insane. He's the war chief, so they're practicing fighting, of course. Look, in the old days, Halush was a great protector of the village, but since the curse, he's been going more and more crazy. He thinks his men can be an unstoppable army. Because they actually like being undead. They think it makes them invincible. Look, the rest of the village just wants to rest. To die, to put it frankly. Halush and his fanatics want to stay undead forever. If that isn't crazy, well...
So literally everybody's ready to be dead.
Eternal life is full of advantages. No need to pull your blows when training. What do you need, stranger? Who thinks worm cultists can sway the proud warriors of Stillrise Village, does he? I'd say the man lacked a spine. I couldn't see it for myself. We have no hearts to fill with fear, or blood to uncall. No blow is mortal. We're unstoppable. We can die. We can and fall for a time. It's how the cultist overpowered one of Shaman Jira's acolytes and stole the soul gemmeray. Here's the temple key. When you're done, bring it to Acolyte Mora. Tell her not to lose this one too, would you? A shame you're flesh and blood. I'd let you train, but my warriors might forget your squishy parts. We need no sleep or food. There's no sickness and no pain. If I fall in battle, I recover. I don't care if I can't see, taste, feel the same way I used to. Clavicus Vile's blessing makes us perfect warriors. Sure, the ones with marrow where it counts. The rest listen to Shaman Jira whine about a curse. They'll come around. I'll do what I've always done. Protect my people. And themselves if necessary.
Watch it. You're likely to get hit standing there. That's something we don't have to worry about. Still Rise warriors may fall, but we always come back. The war chief will turn us into Tamriel's most feared army. Nothing can defeat us. Anyone the war chief says. Oh, I'm not going to just go out and slaughter people. We'll fight for the causes Halush says are right and just. And we'll get paid for it too. We'll be the wealthiest mercenary company in the world. Are you crazy? Or have you been talking to Jira's followers? Those miserable fanatics would rather die than live forever. Yes, we're undead, but we're also immortal. We can fight and fall 1,000 times and never die.
Hang on. I need... Here it is. Okay. Lip balm. Okay, hang on.
Make your opponent fear death.
That's not what I meant. God damn it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to fix some things.
Get that blade into those ribs.
Need a little more time. I know this is downtime and nobody likes downtime, but give me 2 seconds.
Make your opponent fear death.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, one more thing, and I will be done. Fix the time on that. Okay, now hopefully that fixes things.
Higher. Strike higher. Don't worry about defense.
Yeah, okay. That's what I needed to fix. Okay.
The war chief has plans for us.
That was creepy. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight those guys, which is why they're named the way that they are. But they're very much, they're named it very much the same way as other enemies are. So I just feel like I'm gonna have to come to blows with those guys. Someone else had the same idea, and so now they're running around as they're running around as a skeleton because everybody.
You bear a gift? How thoughtful. But I can't accept it without providing one of my own. I know. I'll share the same gift I gave Stillrise Village.
Oh.
Now you can play Skeever Wicket with your own skull.
Great. No. Why do I have to be naked? God damn it. You can at least let me wear my cool clothes. But it wasn't them. I didn't expect that to happen. I just know that that's also a polymorph or whatever. That you can just make yourself look like a skeleton, a naked skeleton. So I had assumed that they put it on because they were trying to be funny, but that's not what happened.
This body won't fail me. Can you say the same?
Yeah, now.
What are you trying to do? Get me caught? How is this possible? You didn't bargain with Clavicus Vile, did you? One moment. The curse upon you isn't permanent. This is wonderful for both of us. Quickly retrieve the soul gem array before it wears off.
Right. I look really weird running around as a skeleton.
Shaman Shira told me to expect you, but wait. Something's off. Beyond your flesh and blood, I mean. Zen's blessings. The curse upon you is temporary. You can safely recover the soul gem array. I'm positive. Shaman Shira and I studied the curse for decades. This is Clavicus Vile's way of being playful, I suppose. Though I don't presume to know the intentions of any Daedric prince. No, despite what War Chief Halush would tell you, sheer force can pummel us into the ground. Without Shaman Shira's magic, my bones would still be in the pile where the worm cult left me. Lousy mushroom nibblers. Healing magic works. We often use magical fonts recovered from the temple, like the one next to me. The cultists took one last night, but Shaman Shira has another. The rest are inside the temple. You're welcome to use them while you're still underfed. Lucky for us, I think ahead. Years ago, I fastened one of my toe knuckles to the soul gem array. I can sense it still in their nearby camp. After you give those moss-gargling cultists a good pounding, bring it straight to Chieftain Sulak.
Oh, the Vile Pavilion. That's what it's for.
Do you think I'll give up this prize easily? After I kill you, I'll make you my slave.
You hear the noises I'm making?
Quick, untie me before they come back and put my soul into that horrid purple rock. I think the necromancers called it an animus geode. Fancy name for an ugly purple stone used to steal someone's soul. Blessed Arche, I watched them murder all 4 of my guards. Neris, Liam, Wilhelm and Garin are still imprisoned in those animus geodes. But I overheard the necromancers say the geodes are fragile, with spirits inside. I'll make a break for it. You smash the geodes, please. Don't let them suffer such a fate.
Death will release me from the nothingness inside that thing.
Inside that thing is nothing you cannot imagine.
You can't imagine the horrors in that thing.
That accursed rock contains more horrors than oblivion.
Good work rescuing those travelers. What those necromancers would have done to them.
My ears are so itchy. Okay.
Daryl is very important to me. After all, he sewed the receipts for last year's profits inside his vest.
Really?
No, get away! Oh, it's you. Did it work? Are they free? I feared those necromancers had captured you. Such a pity about our guards. They served us well. Never deserved such a fate. I'm going to stay here until I'm sure it's safe to travel. Best of luck to you, my friend. Sia and I are going to rest before we brave the road to Mud Tree. Maybe you should rest too. You don't look so well.
Is it all the bones? Because it might be all the bones. I'm feeling it a little thin. Oh god, I am terrible. What are you doing here?
Outstanding! Once you hand the soul gem array to Chieftain Sulak, we can make sure something like this never happens again.
You recovered the soul gem array, yes. Then inform Chieftain Sulak, so Still Rise Village can finally achieve its salvation.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make a choice.
You've returned. Did you recover the soul gem array? Then the worm cult holds no power over our village. But now, neither do I. Due to the theft of the soul gem array, the war chief and shaman asked me to step down. But as they dispute our future, it's my right to appoint an arbiter. So I appoint you. Whether Still Rise Village continues or ends, preserve the soul gem array and we remain as we are, in this state between life and death. Destroy it, and you end the curse, allowing us a final rest. Experiencing our curse uniquely suits you to deciding our fate. You should hear the Council of War Chief Halushk and Shaman Chira before making your decision.
The worm cult nearly unlocked the secrets of the soul gem array. If they could get their hands on it, so could anyone else. This torment will never end, unless you're the one to end it. Destroy it, so Clavicus' vile's grip upon us ends. Our bones may collapse, but our spirits will finally be free. Clavicus Vile provided the means on the day he cursed us. Deep in the Daedric ruins burned two braziers, one of ice, the other of fire. Placing the soul gem array into the fires of destruction will destroy it.
Shaman Chira whimpers about a curse. The real curse is allowing someone else to control us with the soul gem array. Something must be done about it.
Something permanent. Preserve the soul Jimmeray forever. Clavicus Vile's gift has its drawbacks. It's the only life we have. Don't let the weak will take it away from the rest of us. There's a room deep in the Daedric ruins with 2 braziers that always burn. I'll give Shaman Chira some credit. He figured out what they did. Placing the soul Jimmeray into the ice of stasis will preserve it, and us, forever.
Seek the counsel of War Chief Halushk and Shaman Chira.
Okay, but like everyone I've talked to who's not a fucking soldier says that they want to die. And everyone here is fucking crying.
Been a long time since I've made us.
Your time will come too, stranger, if you stay in Stillrise much longer.
That sounded vaguely threatening.
I just want this to be over.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Like, I can't condemn these people to undeath if that's not what they want. And the only people who seem to enjoy this state of living, if you can even call it that, are his people. And they seem off their fucking nut.
The worm destroy Clavicus Vile.
You'd kill our people to save them? What man? My warriors won't allow you to perpetrate this.
I have to, man.
Due to the theft of the soul Jimmeray, the war chief and shaman asked me.
If we are to have any peace, we must...
I mean, like, listen to them. They're fucking crying. Where is the Odious Chapel? Oh, it's here. Bleh. But I was right about having to fight these people. And if I had sided with the war chief, I would have had to fight Shira's followers. So... Our plan is not to destroy you, man. I'm helping you.
Preserve the soul, Jimmeray. We don't have to die.
Everyone has to die at some point, man. Come on.
Gift to Stillrise Village. What gift have you for them, I wonder? We'll stop your mad plan to destroy us, or end it forever. Which will it be? Probably the boring one. You'd destroy everyone in Stillrise Village, despite the ones who clearly wish to go on? All to end a pain and sickness they can no longer feel? How delicious. Now, be gone.
They wanted it to be over. If there was a compromise where the people who could go would go, and then why am I... Do you see this? My character is walking like a man. And running like a... What is going on here? Yeah, she's walking and running like a man. Oh, good lord.
You can still preserve the soul, Jimmeray. We don't have to die.
Get out of my face.
Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye. Yeah, get out of my face. Did that fix it? Yeah, that fixed it. But see, now she's walking like a female NPC. Got that sexy walk, but she was totally walking and running like a fucking man. What the hell? Never gets old. Chieftain is still here.
It's over. It's finally over.
And so it ends. You made the choice, we could not. My people are now at peace. At last. You freed us from our miserable existence. This was no life, just a mockery of better days. I feel Clavicus Vile's curse fading. It won't be long now. Thank you for allowing us the dignity of death.
And now I get the skeleton polymorph.
I will join my people soon. Thank you again.
Soon.
I mean, it was sad, but I mean, it had to be done. Somebody had to make that choice. And the vast majority of the people here no longer wish to be here. That was really cool to see a new race of people, though. Really, really cool. Okay, now it looks like the next little place, there's one here, obviously, cracking the egg. Oh god, there's so much to do. Okay, we're gonna go this way. This looks like another town, so off we go. Leave me alone. Go, horsey, go! Horsey! Come on. Go, thank you. I just wanted to see if anybody was over there. Oh god. No, leave me alone. Hey! It is a quiz! I do love a good quiz. Okay. I am hungry. Oh, you're a guard.
What will we do? I erect the spine of welcome to you.
Can you not?
If you have time, I need assistance. My clutch brothers and I came seeking our brother, but we're too late. Filth-ridden goblins have taken over the Mud Tree Village mine. If Miharil is still alive, the goblins are between us and him. We're not warriors, but you could save him. Speak to the Overseer, Suri Dreth. She knows more of the goblins and those accursed mines. Do not trust her completely. She was master here in the terrible time before the Pact. Goblins are odious creatures, and our poor egg brother is trapped in there. For that, you should talk to No Yehim. It was his misfortune to be a slave here. He went into the village.
Okay. So, Mud Tree it is. I'm so fucking hungry though. Okay, let's see. I want to test this real quick. What time is it? 9:30.
Sorry, but if you're here to buy iron, the metalworks is running low. A minor labor dispute, that's all. Come back in a few days and I'll give you a good deal on iron ingots. Mihail? His brothers put you up to this? Well, he's not here. He's in the mine with more valuable, productive employees. Now excuse me, I've got a labor problem to deal with. Damn those Argonians. They can't keep anything quiet. All right, it's goblins. You want Mihail? Then rescue my workers. Just try not to kill the goblins. Oh, and bring back their goblin totem.
Why can't I kill them?
I don't need an all-out war. Not until the Vice Cannon sent help. The fewer dead, the fewer angry goblins. And with that totem, I'll have some bargaining power. Well, I had the men gather table scraps from the mess. There's no food in that mine. The goblins will be starving. Throw scraps at them, and they'll go mad for it. They might even fight over it. That's better than them eating my miners. Good. If you can get this mess sorted out, and we'll be back to business as usual, and I won't have to listen to any more of Tel Gravel's moaning. It's not operational without miners, if you catch my meaning. What do you really want? Take some more. It's not like slop is expensive. Well, their camp's above the mine. We employed a few of them, but otherwise we left each other alone. I don't know why they'd be upset at us. Maybe they decided we looked funny. Or maybe they wanted my favorite dress. Either way, it has to stop.
Oh, let me zoom out. Okay. I might take a break here in a little while and go get something to eat.
Suri finally sent help? Thanks, stranger. I got
Yes,
separated.
yes, okay, get out of here. Leave me alone. You don't have anything important to say. Hey, girl.
Oh, you're not a goblin.
No, I'm not a goblin. Okay, yep. I don't care. Like, I haven't done this quest before, and I know I'm, like, speeding through their speech, but frankly, everything they're saying is just completely trivial. Notifications. Skeleton. Cool. Probably never use that either, though.
Who are you? Did Suri send you to kill me? Who are you? Did Suri send you?
Okay, I just heard that wrong.
Big shell. And they be right. I came to help. No one, not even a goblin, deserves to be a slave. Suri Dreth used their totem to control them. So I stole the totem. I thought if I returned it to the goblins, they'd leave. And they even chose a war chief and settled in. They'll keep attacking the village until the Vice Cannons wipe them out. Help me clear the blood from my name, so she can enslave the goblins again. That would bring peace, of sorts. I can't bear that. If I had the totem, perhaps I could solve this. Go out the mine's back exit to the goblin camp above us. The war chief must... Please hurry. If the Vice Cannons arrive before we get the totem, they'll just kill or enslave the goblins again. I'll tell you what I can. I'm no expert on goblins. Goblins always chase after their totems. Suri knew that. She paid someone to steal it from the goblins. She lured them here, and then hired. I don't think it would be good. I heard a story once about an Argonian who destroyed a goblin totem. He
After I gave it to them, the biggest beat the others into submission and took it. So now he is the war chief. He's probably close to the center of their camp. They circle around their totems like flies on a carcass.
Okay. I'll have to see how much money I have, actually. Go to Master's Report. Thanks. Okay, this goes nowhere. Fuck it. Shit! Fine. Ah. This Nord was recently killed. His belongings are in disarray, but a rune stone remains clutched in his hand. A number of Nord runes are carved into one side of the stone with the name Hodmar Iron Kettle. Hodmar might be related to Aidvi Iron Kettle? Okay. I assume, yeah. I gotta get up this hill, use the bridge. How did you get food scraps? I didn't give you those. So I'm gonna have to kill him, huh? Wait, did I get the thing?
I figured Suri Dreth would send someone after the totem. Just had to hide nearby and wait for rescue. And here you are. I'm not delirious enough to think she sent you to save me. Suri Dreth brought me in to keep the goblins in line. That trinket of theirs only does so much. All these years of experience breaking slaves to be properly obedient, and then a damn goblin stabs me. That soft-hearted Argonian stole the totem, breaking its spells. I'll wear his hide for boots. Goblins are animals. We would beat on some goblins for a bit, then slam that totem down in front of them. They'll cower at the sight. While you do that...
But do I have to? Ow! Why did you claw my back? Why can't I examine this? Okay, I can't examine these for whatever fucking reason. I don't want to do that. I feel dirty for doing this. Like, I feel really gross for doing this. I don't like it. Feels bad.
Give me the totem. I'll use it to lead the goblins into the swamps. They won't bother anyone after that.
Hush.
Sure, they're not civilized, but they don't deserve this abuse.
I agree with you.
I don't, but I have to try. If we enslave them, what does that say about us?
Bad things.
It isn't about the goblins, really. It's about what we want the pack to be. And I want it to be better. Very well, but please.
This is like, there was a quest that I did in Oblivion where I had to free some ogres from mines because Malakath asked me to, because Malakath said they were his cousins. And, you know, the moral of the story for that was that, you know, even being the big dumb stupid things that they are, you know, and aggressive as they might be, they don't deserve to be enslaved. You know, everyone, if they're giving you their labor, they need to be compensated properly for it. You can't just take advantage of people because it suits you.
Surrey Dread already has your reward all counted out and ready to hand over. You give me the totem, we go back to work, and these goblins learn from the example of the Ebonheart Pact. That's better for all of us.
You think you can sway me with money? I have lots of money.
It's the natural way of things. We're smarter and stronger,
oh
so
my
they
God.
should obey us.
Oh my God.
That's better for them and better for the pact. We all win.
Shut
Don't
up.
let that pit-bait scaleskin tell you otherwise.
Good Lord.
We're stronger and smarter, and so we should be in charge. But no. No. No.
Quick, I don't, but I am. May the rains be ever on your back, friend. This nightmare will be over shortly. Let my brothers know I'll see them soon.
Thank you for the follow, Clyde.
Good riddance. Thragnar the failure. To freedom.
I can't believe you actually sided with that coward. Go die in a hole, goblin lover. The pact doesn't need any more snowbacks like you.
I'm gonna shave your beard and wear it as a hat if you don't stop talking to me like that. Fucking dickbag. Meow. No, you can lurk. I just wanted to thank you for the follow. Whether or not you interact with the chat is, you know, your choice. I'm not going to hold it against you either way. I appreciate you. Okay, how about you shut up? But, I mean, I appreciate anybody being here regardless. I just wanted to thank you for the follow. That was all.
Honor to you and your house, stranger. Have you come to deal with the ills of our poor mine? It's a terrible business all around, but you could certainly help us make it less terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Duh.
If we don't work, we don't eat. Company doesn't pay us for sitting outside the mine.
Dumb goblins. They take our jobs, and now they've taken the mine.
Well, they didn't take your jobs willingly, ma'am. They were enslaved. But I fixed that little problem. I am so hungry.
This foreman will not admit defeat. She's like the iron she mines. Of course, that doesn't make her wise.
I'm not amused. Was this your scheme the whole time? Oh, never mind. Get out of my sight and never come back. As far as I'm concerned, you're a traitor to the pact.
I'm a traitor to the pact because I didn't want you to enslave goblins. And first off, technically speaking, my character is Aldmeri Dominion. B. Anyway.
My brother went to lead the goblins away. We're hoping he succeeds and returns safely. Thanks for your help, my friend.
Oh, me being nice is sketchy? Oh, no, I just... trying to... Hello? Hang on. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Well, I'm hungry. You just reaching out. That's all I do.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, baby.
Bye. Sorry, I could hear the vibrations and my mom was calling me. But, I mean, no, I'm just trying to be friendly. In my experience, being nice to people keeps them around, so, you know.
May the swamp give you bountiful fruit, plentiful fish, and sharp stones, my friend. You've done a great service for our egg brother, and it will not be forgotten.
Penguin's a huge nerd. Okay, I need to go feed my dog real quick.
Thank you for getting me out of that mine. My husband and I are indebted to you. Once things have calmed down, I'll get you that mead I promised. And it'll be good stuff from Hodmar's private stock, assuming the goblins haven't stolen it. Why, they ate. No. My beloved Hodmar. He was so strong, so tough.
He was so
I thought he made it out
strong.
alive. By Mara, I'll kill those goblins, one and all.
Okay, so there's that. Did we complete this place? We did. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go feed my dog. Sorry, he stepped on you. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm glad you know what character I play so you can answer questions when I leave the room. I'm so hungry. So that must be... Is that the goblin place then? This place? It would make sense. Yeah. Okay, well now I need to be here. Pretty sure. Because it makes sense to be there. But yeah, I totally had to leave the room, so at least you were there to answer. Come on. Come on. Come on, don't go swimming. Don't go swimming. Don't go swimming. Hey. Fuck you, Kaguri. Okay. Hatching pools? Okay, that's where I need to be. I just need to be, like, a lot lower. Ogres. Gross. Ew, a wasp. I hate wasps. They're stupid. And they're ugly. Gross. Hey! Ooh, what's that? Strange device. Interesting. Ooh, okay. This strange contraption is surprisingly heavy and would take several people to move. You spot a half-open satchel nearby. You find a list of instructions in several strips of white linen. The signature on the instructions reads, Alchemist Rubitar. Okay, get out of the way. Ew. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that right now. I've gotta go. I've got somebody to meet. No, 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 no. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hey, no, come on, I thought we were friends. What a bunch of big bags. What is... Why is there a cliff strider? Oh, it's somebody's pet. Okay, cool. Tony, what are you doing? My sister, my other sister is here and she brought her kittens. Meow, 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 meow.
Keeper Omnise was a kind woman. Meow. She tended eggs, you understand? She was a midwife to Argonian hatchlings. And they butchered her. The Dominion cut her down and left her to rot.
It's pretty fucked up.
I take no pleasure in being right.
Meow, meow, meow,
the
meow,
Dominion
meow, meow.
must have learned Vice Canon Rondar's knowledge of the hatching pools. It is imperative we learn the Nemekek's true role in the Dominion's plans. They bring nothing to this land but abomination. If you haven't seen it yourself, Dominion forces are all over the hatching pools. They kill anyone who tries to leave. The only good news is they've left the eggs unharmed. We could use your help in learning why. I'd like you to cut down every Dominion soldier you see, but a quieter approach is more prudent. Either way, find Keeper Uzith A. He'll know how to buy time until I arrive with reinforcements. Ukatse found ceremonial garb in the chest behind me. He made it past Dominion guards, but one of their tigers sniffed him out. His wounds weren't too severe. You could use the garb to seek out Keeper Uzith A. Just keep an eye out for tigers. Report the extent of this attack to Vice Canon Haytamine. I expect to return with reinforcements quite soon. We'll drive the Dominion from the hatching pools. If you see opportunities to aid the Keepers, I urge you to do so.
Let's see what this little ditty looks like. I love disguises, they're fun. Ooh. I'm sexy. I actually like this. Looks cool. Looks neato. Okay. What time is it? Okay, it's 10:03. So I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. I'm not done, but I really would like to go get something to eat. We don't have groceries in the house, so I'm gonna have to leave the house and actually drive somewhere to go get some noms. But this game kicks you off after 10 minutes of inactivity. So I know that I'm not gonna be able to go there and back in 10 minutes. Especially if they're busy, because I'm just gonna go to McDonald's. Hang on. Yeah, I've got $16. So I can use that to get myself a little something. I'll just get a drink and some burgers. But it's gonna take me longer than 10 minutes, so this is gonna kick me off. Okay. So, but like I said, I'm not done. So what I want to do is I just want to leave the house, go get food, come back, and then start up again. That's what I want to do. So I think I am gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna slip out, get the food, come back, and then we can continue exploring Shadowfen. I'm gonna stand back here where it's safe. But that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna head out, and then I'll be back. So give me like 15 or 20 minutes, and then I should be back on. So yeah. But yeah, hopefully it won't be gone long. 15, 20 minutes hopefully, and then I'll be back with food. And then we can continue on. But I will see you guys when I get back. Bye.